shitloads of fucking horde at Storm Song at the moment.
Yeah, I'm in a group and we're murdering them.
You do the invasion drive?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, Storm Song, brother.
Yeah, I might change my spec a little bit now. Now that I've got gear.
It's only 370, what the fuck? I thought it was 400.
Nah.
Nah, still 5 if you get it anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my spec a bit. It's completely different than what I'm used to. Like
What do you know?
Same assassination, but like different, like half different talents.
You're still smashing it up, but
yeah, but I could be doing better.
oh,
I wasn't even using one of my 400 pieces yesterday. I thought I got 2 chests, but I got the chest and the shoulders.
fuck this guy. Oh, now you're gonna be even more OP.
Yeah, I managed to snag it pretty.
Is it Trishra's Covenant or what?
Hey?
Did you get Trishra's Covenant or whatever it is?
Yeah, one of them's got
OP, that's the best in slot one.
and I got 3 double doses as well. Each double dose is good stacked. Like only single target though, that's the only thing. Like shit for nothing pass.
I mean, most of it is single target, just target switching.
The bosses in this are, yeah, but
I don't know.
but not for Mythic. Mythic you can go and you dot everything up and then
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the fights coming up that has 2 bosses. It's one of those strictly single target fights, because even if you AoE, the other bosses are gonna heal to full health.
The next boss after the one we have now.
Yeah.
which one's that? What's it called?
Of council or some shit. It's like the sister shit, except it's two at a time.
Yeah, it's one of those multiple boss ones.
Like the Coven, similar.
Yeah, I reckon we're gonna be stuck on that one if we keep carrying some of the people we've got now.
Like me.
You were doing alright yesterday, weren't you?
No, that's been fucking shit. I forgot I didn't have my water elements up for fucking 2 fights. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Like, I forgot we died the first time, and I was like, oh shit. My DPS is so bad. I'm not surprised if I get benched next week, to be honest.
No,
Because the other guys is on hand.
I don't think you'll get benched while we're still in heroic. It's only once we get to the mythic stage, then maybe.
Yeah, but if we're not doing the DPS, like, we'll start chucking the low DPS out.
Yeah, I guess. Let's get good, mate.
Fuck, that Panther guy got all the fucking best slot gear. What the fuck? Just rips me in half. But I'm shitting on that Balthasar guy, so that's fine. I'm not the lowest.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just as long as you're not bottom of the meters total, then I don't think people will really care. Because like those people will be told to sit first.
Sit on my dick.
Gay.
It's what you want.
I'm having drinks tonight, so I might be a rowdy cunt.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
I was quiet as fuck last night. I did like just have my mic muted virtually all night.
Yeah. See the war chest, I think.
Because like those people will be told.
I'm not surprised if I get benched next week, to be honest.
No,
Because the other guys is on hand.
I don't think you'll get benched while we're still in heroic.
Whatever these guys. On about Horde.
Is Is that the 25 kills thingy or?
Nah, the quest for one of the faction assaults.
I think I've done them all.
What? You said you did.
Oh,
the
no, I
outside
haven't.
out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
this
yeah.
area.
Okay, I got you.
Let's see if they still want to stay after we
Can you
make
link
their
the
lives a little
achievement?
more miserable.
Warfront, fucking that Dark Shore, that's up as well. Ooh, 400 item.
The what? Kill 25 board.
No, the Dark Shore quest.
Yeah, I'll link it, bro.
That's just the one at the table, bro. When you do the battle force.
Yeah.
He's just a lazy cunt.
It's right next to them, bro. When you go and sign up. Oh,
Yeah, I did that one last night.
you didn't do the quest. Lol.
What?
Like the quest for it's right next to the table. You can't
Yeah,
miss it.
I got it. That's one that's why I said that's the one I did last night where I got the shit bit of gear.
Yeah,
And then the kill 25 players was the legs that I got, which is only a 5 item level upgrade and it's got shit stats.
They can join.
yeah,
Got the rip.
I got legs from there as well. Oh, I got 405 from there.
Oh, fuck you.
Titan Forge, bitch!
I got a 425 fucking back. Goal. Sweet.
But it's not the stats I need, they're the stats I need for fucking hell. Shit for assassination.
Yeah, people reckon Outlaw is going to be pretty good for this raid tier.
Yeah, between Outlaw and Sin, they'll have, same as the last fucking raid, they'll be up and down for different fights.
Yeah.
Anything with Cleave, Outlaw will win.
There's only 2 main specific fights with Cleave. Everything else is like target switch.
People aren't even looking at sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, and having a look at, so I was having a talk to Wes, and it looks like Holy Paddies are really fucking shit in this tier.
Yeah, he was saying.
Yeah, and that's his main goal.
Yeah, so he was saying that they might just keep 2 red Paddies instead of getting me to go as heals.
We're pretty range DPS heavy as well.
I thought we were Lee heavy, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were before everyone came.
Yeah. I think they recruited specifically range.
But I mean, some of the range can swap anyway. They can go fucking heals.
Yeah. Zac and stuff.
Yeah.
Zac's way better than the 2 druids healing now.
I noticed some fights last night, he was doing okay as well.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that monk and mage one. That fight can get
I
cancer.
love that, that was so good.
That was a fight, man.
Yeah, for you dickheads with mobility. Holy shit. And of course, like, Fate was busy telling me to stun the cat first. And that's like, fuck, that means I have to now run after the little dickhead because the...
The cat comes to us, though, you know.
Well, not if it targets ranged. And like, that Death Knight was so late with his grips.
I was just fucking evasion tanking it when it started on me. It never hits me.
Yeah, that's what you just, like, if you're melee, that's like what you're supposed to do, is just like pop a defensive and just ride it out. But of course, like, everybody just fucking runs away, and like, I'm trying to chase after the little dickhead.
Yeah. Like, I went to go absorb the bombs as well, but like, fucking, he did do it at the same time as me, and then we waste. Like, you fucking retards.
Yeah, that cat, you pretty much have to chase it anyway. Because it needs to die straight away.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
It feels bad for the raider, he kept getting killed. No mobility warlock.
Oh, but he does so much fucking damage though.
Yeah. They kept dying because he like no mobility. And the RNG fucked him up big time.
Yeah, Nev's a good cunt.
Yeah. He's there next to me and I saw him pop, I was like, oh whoops. That was close to me. I did normal fucking opulence and they chucked me on the right side. That's fucking shit for casters.
And meanwhile, the drive was running on the left.
Yeah, no, was not, cunt. You fucking spastic. And that's like, turn my mic on, that's like one of the few times I did, I was like, fuck off, dickhead. And like, they must have been like, whoa, slow down.
Fuck, man, that was so funny. Because, like, then people were like, wait, what was he? It was so good. Just that timing was perfect. Because, like, fuck, I didn't even know where you were.
Fucking raid frames.
Oh yeah, this weekend's fucking straight. Fuck.
On Saturday.
Definitely not raining on Sunday. Too fucked. Oh baby. Will we be still doing heroic if we don't hear it tonight? On Sunday?
I'd say so.
Get on the piss.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people will still do heroic on Sunday anyway now. It's raiding night. I'm gonna get on the piss anyway, I don't give a fuck. I know what. So we're changing talents, means I've got a fucking like New Year opening order. I don't know if I can remember it tonight. I'll be like half cut and be like just spamming different buttons. Oh, it's a good boss to learn it on anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen for it. I really like that opulence fight. It looks awesome.
They just need to balance it out, like the DPS per side.
Again, because we have so many casters, there's so much more DPS on the left now.
Yeah, especially with the Demon
Wasn't
Hunter.
start, though.
Yeah.
Like when we had the DH over our side, you guys were fucked.
Yeah, that 5% boost for every caster in the room.
It also increases my damage too, because Holy is counted as magic. So yeah, like I noticed as soon as he left, my damage just started to drop off.
Yeah, but I found when they were like smashing through all the rooms real quick, like all our damage was like really low. But by the time we caught up to where they were, I was on par with the top DPS again, with the same DPS I had from the fight before, but it's just not as much damage output, like, until you catch up with... I don't know how it worked out, but it was fucking weird. Like, when they got to the last room and we had 11 million left, I was like 10th or 11th on the DPS, but by the time we were getting close to killing our one, I was like 2 or 3 again.
Yeah, and also that having to stop for like a couple minutes while the other side caught up was just absolute cancer.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like, I think we need to actually do it so we're actually progressing through the rooms fairly evenly. Otherwise, yeah, it's dumb.
I don't know who they would change though.
We're kind of operating without a plan here, so take out this
Who from the left would they move to the right, you know?
Just get Zach to go feral. Poor cunt. Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
But I think like the right side also had a few people dying. Like Crow, he died quite a bit.
Wasn't he really low eye level as well?
We need to get someone to fucking tell us when that laser's on. Because the only way I knew was when it was virtually, like, as soon as it was coming to me, I put 1 and 2 together and fucking moved out of the way.
Yeah, it's like super fucking hard to...
Because it doesn't put a debuff on you. Like, when mine doesn't put a debuff on me, so I found it like, yeah.
Yeah, the rooms fucking make it shit for casters. Zoom in, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones where you just need to pay attention to where it's going.
Yeah.
And then there's like a lot of personal accountability for that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely is. But we have some dumb cunts in the road.
Yeah, so like that bloody Death Knight, like nobody's standing next to him. It's quite clearly going for him, and he runs across the room and just cuts everybody off.
Yeah.
So who was? Did you know who the extra healer was that you hadn't seen healing before?
I forgot to check that. I'm gonna check it now.
I got a feeling it might have been that that holy priest, because like it looks like a fresh reroll.
Yeah, I think you're right. But then he's a core raider, so
Yeah, it's probably just a reroll. Like got such shit gear. Oh man, I'm loving these hard saucy hits as Red Pally. Just critting for 50k. Unlike now that I've got the Alliance Assassin, it's like an extra 15% on top of that.
it might be the monk as well. Monk wasn't healing before.
Oh yeah, and how did the monk do?
On high level, like passes was the level. The druids were surprisingly high on high level, but they were shit. So I don't know what the fuck's going on there. There must be really shitty druid healers out there.
Max, if they want a druid healer, like I could fucking play a druid healer. And I got one fairly geared.
Just get Zac to do it.
Hey, yeah, get Zac.
Like, if their passings are like 90 something, Zac would be 99. Like, you know.
I would have thought they'd get Zac healing anyway, to be honest.
Yeah. These really heals anyway.
Because like talking to Wes, it sounds like they've got like way too many healers in the guild.
We need good fucking healers though. They got heaps of shit ones.
Yep. But at the same time, I think we also got a lot of like shit DPS standing and shit.
Yeah.
Like not popping personals.
Oh, what about the fucking thing when no people were doing pots? That pissed me off so much.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I pre-potted every single fucking fight.
I double potted most fights, yeah. Unless I forgot, or I fucked up pre-potting.
Or they pre-pulled like that one on the monk. Or I think that was the kill that we had.
Like, one of the logs, when I chucked it onto Adela, said we didn't have flasks to food. I'm like, but we did. I was like, there might be a glitch or some shit. Cause I can tell, like, we all had flasks on and everything, but it kept saying we didn't. So I don't know.
Oi, Vog, do you reckon it's better with, like, you know,
Potted
double dose,
every
which is
single
virtually
fucking fight.
applies extra poison damage when I do mutilate? Is it better to stack like 3 traits as one traits?
You're gonna have to check what the class Discord say, because I know for Ret Pally there's fuck, I can't remember what the name of the spell is, but it increases, so every holy power that I spend while I've got my Crusader going, it stores up a bit of damage, like per holy power spent, and then when it pops it's just massive amounts of damage. Like that is really fucking good if I can get a whole stack of them together.
So you use 3 of them, or you just use...
Well, at the moment I don't have the traits that I want. I'm just putting on whatever the hell I get. But that's the thing. But then some other traits, if you put more than one on, it's just absolute waste compared to getting a single of something else. So that's why I check out the Discords and see what they reckon. And then like once there's more people clearing the raid, then that's when I start looking at what the yeah.
Top people. I've looked at the top people, but it only, well, I only looked on one, that hero damage site, and it only showed me the first trait, but because you can get 2 in sort of the outer ring now. It didn't really help me.
Yeah, so that's why it's like I just wait. Like, just have a look and see. 'Cause I think they recommend using blood mallet, but I'm not really the biggest fan of blood mallet because that shit goes out of date so quickly.
Yeah, I've got all 3. I got 3 different ones I compare against each other: icy veins, blood mallet, and hero damage.
Yeah, and it also just comes down to simming yourself. Like, that's at the end of the day is going to tell you exactly what you want.
Yeah, but I gotta respec the Azurite piece. It only take a minute, but didn't want to do it.
No,
I got a feeling.
no, because like
in
in the raid, the sim thing, you can say, okay, I want this bit of gear. Let's try it with this trait, and then run another one trying it with this trait.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to like reset it every time.
Oh, cool, man.
So that's why I like to use.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, that's why I like to use Ask Mr. Robot, because they've got a best in bags feature. So quite often I will run like a big sim that takes like an hour, but then it does every single different variation of the stats for me, and then I will use that as a base for that best in bags feature to then tell me exactly what gear I want with what traits. And like generally it's pretty good. Like, I haven't had any complaints using it. But to get some of the features, you do have to pay a subscription, but I think it's like $12 a year. But their free features have got some pretty decent stuff.
Yeah, I paid. I was like, fuck it. I need it. So, probably change.
Yeah, like, if I could put more time and effort into the raid bots, I would just use that, but I just can't be bothered. I just want to copy some text into the website and just have it say, okay, this is what you want to do.
Yeah. It's good too, it saves, like, because I use it on all my characters. It saves everyone as well.
Yeah, and then also if you want to try, so for the best in bags, if you change your talents, you can select the different talents and it will then base the Azurite traits off of those talents chosen. Yeah, but it's not that good for healers though. Like, it will still work out what your theoretical max and all that shit is, but it doesn't really take into account people not having empty health and getting a solid cast off. I don't know, it's just one of the things you're gonna have to try out.
Yeah, I've seemed all to get shit today. That's why I was saying I have to change my talent. But it's only 500 DPS difference. 500 or 50?
Tides welcome you.
Yeah, oh, hang on. Fuck. Yeah, it was less than 50 DPS to like difference, which is, I don't know if it's worth it.
Oh boy, I'm glad I did the invasion. I just got a 370 sword. Woo.
Yeah, but you got the quest now as well. Oh, invasion, right.
For fuck's sake.
Fucking rude.
You get the coins and shit.
Yeah,
What coins?
it's seals.
Oh, the service medal?
Yeah, to buy the mount.
How much is the mount?
The priestess
500
mount.
or 750 or something.
1,000, isn't it?
One's like fairly low, the shit looking one. Then you got the other high one, yeah. So it's 750 or 1,000.
The tiger mount.
I got a gay little white fucking dog that flies. Unless there's more than one.
We will not falter. Remember the storm song.
Oh shit, I got new aircon installed today. Working so good.
You know how it was like hell hot last weekend, like over 40?
Yeah.
It's 20 degrees today, bro.
God
It's
damn.
fucking weird, and it was raining and shit.
Yeah, I heard about the rain.
Like, what the fuck?
But man, I don't trust you Perth people and your rain. Like, last year, like, the guys at work were like, oh, you better bring an umbrella tomorrow. There's going to be a bit of a rainstorm, like, roughly the time that you'll be, like, heading over. And I was like, yeah, no, doesn't worry. I'm just going to grab a taxi. So next day comes, I walk out the hotel. It's like, pretty overcast. Jump into a taxi, and it was, like, the lightest fucking drizzle in the world. Like, it was almost like the drizzle was floating in the air. That's how light it was.
Yeah.
And then like I get it and everybody's like, oh, how was that rain? I was like, fuck off with that rain bullshit.
Yeah, fucking rain's heavy here in Sydney.
Yeah, it's heavy and short.
The fucking rain over the Christmas break, what the fuck was that?
Oh,
We didn't see it on the 5th, the Saturday where it hailed and rain like went crazy.
yeah, that rain stopped like literally the day that I arrived back in Sydney. And then from that day I was back, it was like fucking super fucking hot and humid.
Yeah, and then the 5th of January was like really shit. I remember that day. It's a Saturday, it was like, it was hot all day and then all of a sudden a storm that came out of nowhere. It was hailing like left, right, back and forth.
Ahoy!
For a good hour, pouring down.
Yeah, and bloody during that, like during the Christmas break when I got back was when the aircon decided it was gonna break. And of course, like all of the fucking technicians are all on holiday during that time.
Oh, rip.
So so it was like early, well about mid-December when I got back. And then phoned up around to see what was up. And I was told, person be coming as soon as possible. They only came today. Like pretty much a month later. Oh, have you done the new chapter yet?
Yeah, it's really quick.
Don't think so. Where is it?
In Borealis.
Oh, fuck, I can't remember, bro.
It's a story mode.
Oh, it's in a fucking maze.
No, I haven't then.
Oh, that's definitely not the right way. Man, no fucking wonder they haven't given us flying yet. Shit. Okay, so the maze is not that hard. It's just you have to like fucking run halfway around.
It's pretty quick. You go to Nesmere and then you gotta do a couple quests there.
Ah, yeah, this is the setup for the raid.
And rile up the blood trolls.
Oh yeah, and also noticed that I was having a look at the logs, and it seemed like I was pulling aggro at some point during the fight. Which would explain why my health was low when I got hit by shit I sort of avoided.
Oh, when you did your combo.
Yeah, because like when the monk boy dropped back down, like I ran over, slapped him with a saucy Templar's Verdict, and it was like a 60k crit. And the boss turned around, slapped me in the head, and then I ran over a mine.
What was that place from Maze Trail by cutting down the logs or something?
Oh yeah?
What?
dropping down for heroics mean we don't cut completely. I know. It posted a big fucking Nev posted something as well. I'll read it in a minute. I want a 400 trinket. Yeah, hopefully I haven't updated week orders or anything, but hopefully there's a couple of things that someone's made for some alerts for that dungeon, like that laser thing.
Oh, okay, so that post I agree with by Wes, because like you said, he was looking at the. So pretty much people who are shit are going to be set, but it's not. It's not
fuck.
Fuck you, Joe. Let me play your class and run down the left side.
Oh yeah, fuck off, mate. Put me in the shit.
It doesn't look good for me then, because the core raid is 2 of them.
Nah, just like avoid shit, don't stand and stuff, which you're already doing just fine, and then
They're
just
more
make
worried about
sure.
mechanics.
Yeah, like that thing. Like he was saying, he was gonna look at people taking too much damage.
And I died twice for the raid doing mechanics, so yeah.
Yeah, which he would be able to see that on the logs.
Not really.
Yeah.
Because he'll say like I died to a mine.
See you around.
Yeah, but he will see at the stage that it was at.
The duration doesn't tell you when people die as well.
Yes.
Like every fight.
It tells you what time he had died. And then he'll see it would have been like right at the end. He would then look on the replay and see how we were all focusing on. And that you would have been in the best position to jump on it. Yeah, I trust Wes's ability to look at logs, because I was asking him questions.
He's pretty good, man.
Yeah, like I was bouncing off questions and he was like answering exactly how I'd expect. And I was like, oh damn, this guy actually knows what's up. Like he even taught me stacks. I was like, oh fuck, didn't even know that. You also heard about the Vismodicus guild going on break again?
Oh nah.
Yep, died.
I saw the comment saying if you want to continue raiding now, then talk to like one of us.
Yeah, see, I can't even guarantee to get them in. And
So are we doing normal now?
I think we're doing heroics still, and they were or Sunday or some shit we were doing. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd definitely be doing heroic tonight. Because we can do normal any time.
Yeah, because I've done sort of normal a bit.
Heaps of people have done like.
Oh, okay.
Normal.
Yeah, so what looks like is happening is once we kill Opulus, we're going into normal and doing a full clear. During that normal clear, so that will be tonight. So during that normal clear, if people are being shit, then we're going to drop them or sit them. And then once we have cleared normal, we're then going to go back into heroic.
Sick.
I am perfectly fine with that because I don't want to. Because like the fight after Opulence is going to be a bit of a block.
Yeah. So the fuck do I do? Do I go in even though I'm locked?
What?
For that shit. Like I'm locked for the first 3.
Yeah, go in because we're going to be doing more than the first 3.
But you won't be like locked. You just won't get loot off them.
Yeah.
Suck shit, cunt. Should have done it with the guild.
I did do it with the guild.
Oh, did you?
Did it with 7 people.
Oh, rip.
But I think they were the bolts or some shit. Because they weren't in the raid.
Wait, why are these night elves half naked? God damn, the guys have got loincloths.
The true
that's pretty much
battle
it.
lies ahead.
Fuck, that's hard.
Maybe they were swimming.
I know what must be done.
Like, I mean, I'll shoot an arrow at them and they pretty much fucked.
Well met.
It's Shaw. Thanks.
Slip it under their loincloth.
Hey. Oh, Dark Iron Dwarves look awesome. They just need shoulder pads though, because they look very meh without them.
An evil festers in this savage place. See to it that it is driven out. This area is giving our forces problems. Reminds me of the Second War. Can you lend a hand?
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm not ready.
You're
It's
gonna
too
make
far
a
away.
fine meal for my butts.
I reckon we'll clear normal really quick. Too.
Yep, should do.
Because I was one-shotting every boss. That's how ridiculous easy it was because we were so good. Is it Mythic 0?
I'm easy.
Try if you do Mythic 0 yet.
Oh man, this is so saucy. Running around one-shotting these ads.
It's too far away.
Which adds though?
The one for the chapter where you have to kill 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's Zalamar Warrior. Oh, what a retarded Pelly. So he bops him, he bubbles himself and he doesn't Hearthstone.
Didn't like the cast time for Hearthstone and Bubble.
You can fit it inside bubble.
What a dick.
It's always been the bubble, the Pelly's bubble Hearth. Because they tried to get rid of it in, I think it was the beginning of Legion, and all the Pellys were so pissed off. It's like class fantasy at this stage. Oh, there's some pretty geared hordes starting to pop up now.
I am one with the light. The light is with me. Walk your path with confidence.
The storm awakens in all of us.
A long road lies before us.
We can do M0. You guys are ready?
Nah, I've gotta go do some shit quickly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, if we're clearing normal, I might skip out on the M0. Probably do it tomorrow or over the weekend.
Fair enough. I'll do some PV then.
Mad.
What would you ask the daughter of the sea? We all have our costs.
Yeah, because these quests give pretty decent Azerite. Like, I've just gotten almost, I think it's like around 1,000 now. Yeah, after this will be 1,000 Azerite.
Yeah, nice.
Alright boys, I'll catch you a little bit later.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's only, what, under 2 hours now?
Like an hour. Get a feeling.
Yeah boy. Alright, I'll see you then.
Alright, catch
See
you
you,
up.
bro.